Welcome to Parcel Simulator, where we live in a nice little shipping container here. We have a short walk to work. We can check our tablet and we have an email from Boss Man here. Boss Man saying, welcome to your first day on the job, basically get to work. Will do, Boss Man. Ready to start our first day? Let's open up the garage door and accept some deliveries. Our goal here is to unload the trucks as fast as possible. It'll send it off and a new truck will come back in. We basically have to sort these parcels so we can pick it up and throw it on the inspection table here. Right now we just have two main things to do. We have to check that to make sure the flag matches the country it's going to and that it has a valid delivery method in the top left corner screen. We can check our tablet and see cargo types here. Road, rail, air, and maritime are valid transport types. Everything else is not. And here's our list of countries that we can accept. I believe we have Peruania here. And that flag does match, so it is approved. So we can click approval sticker, stick it on the box here, and send it off on its way. We can submit that, and we'll get a little bit of money for it. Nice. First package delivered, 26 bucks minus a $5 submittal fee, $21 total. And our packages here. That is going to have a Badia, and that is Molin's flag. That is not Havadia's flag. So let's put it down there. Let's print a denial sticker. And denied. This is invalid submissions. You can see up here this accepts train and truck shipments. In our packager, some packages arrive pre-inspected. We can rotate it. It is already approved, so all we have to do is stick it down on the slot. So our main goal at the beginning here is just going to be unload packages as fast as we can, so we can get some new packages till the end of the day. End of the day is 5 o'clock or 1700 hours. This one's pre-approved already, so let's go ahead and send it down the slot. Next truck's here, let's unload this one. And we'll just basically continue sorting these parcels until 5 o'clock when we can deal with them then. Alright, it's 5 o'clock, you can see the top right of the screen, so we are going to unload our last truck here and then deal with the mess we've made through the day. These are all the packages I got today. We'll just start sorting through them. This one's pre-approved, so let's just go ahead and throw it down the slot. Now we're going to want to submit them in batches of 8 because we'll get the most money for that. So we got to make sure we have 8 valid parcels, either train or truck. This one is denied. It's got a rocket ship. We don't deliver by rocket ship, unfortunately. Deny that one. We'll just set it over there for now. Grab the next package. This is going to Janithia. Janithia's flag looks like this. Not like that. So denied. And we'll just continue our work through this pile. This one is already denied. Pre-inspected. This is going to Libigal. Let's see if we have the right flag. This is Janithia's flag, not Libigal's flag. So it's denied. Delivered by truck. That is Implin's flag. It is a valid transport method truck, so we can approve that one. And we'll put that one down the delivery chute. That is not Sopart's flag. Soport looks like this. So denied. That is not Prunini's flag. We can see it right here. This is not anything like it. Denied. Alright, on our last parcel for the day here, let's grab this one. It's going to Libigal. That is Libigal's flag, and it is a valid transport method, a truck. So let's go ahead and approve this one. Send it down the chute. And that is box number 8. so we can submit them all at once and find out if we got any errors in here. Correct parcels, we're looking for number 8 here. There you go, 8 correct parcels. We made $264 profit, $5 submission fee, no penalty for incorrect parcels. So $259 is what we got out of it. Therefore now we got a whole bunch of denials to submit. So we just gotta throw these down the chute. See if we got these all right. Looking for 8 up top here, correct parcels number 8. There we go, 8 correct parcels, awesome. Continue ditching these. Another set of 8, let's submit those. Eight correct, awesome. Let's get rid of these last 2. And we'll just leave those, we won't submit them until tomorrow. Until it's full, so we get a full batch going. Alright, so simple enough, but now in order to expand our warehouse here, we need to required license weight class examination. So we need to add another thing to look at. So instead of checking just country and cargo type, we will have to check weight as well. In order to do that, we will have to buy some equipment. Hit up the tablet here, go to the shop. We need industrial scale, add that to the basket. That'll get delivered to our little semi-truck outside here. There's there, let's grab it and throw it in the... Licenses right here. We can buy a license for $300 to allow us to examine the weight class. That'll actually get us more money per parcel, $10 more per parcel. Pretty awesome. But we're out of packages for the day, so we're gonna have to go to bed and start another day to get some more packages. There's our totals for the day. We made $365, spent $475. We had 0 incorrect approvals and incorrect denials. So not too bad. 27 packages overall. We now have weight classes, A, B, C, D, and E. They will have a sticker on each package, and we have to weigh it and make sure that it is the correct weight. So A can be 0 to 5, B can be 0 to 10, C can be 0 to 15, D can be up to 20 kilograms, and E can be up to 30 kilograms. So we'll have to remember that, as well as country and cargo type. Let's go ahead and open it and start the day. Again, same deal as yesterday. Let's go ahead and just concentrate on getting these packages off the truck as fast as possible, so we can get as many packages today as possible. And we can kind of pre-screen them as we go. So you can see it has an E sticker on it, so that means this one can be up to 30 kilograms. We can go over here, stick it on the scale, and weigh it, make sure it's above 30 kilograms, or below 30 kilograms, which is only 22, so that one is approved for weight. Let's wait for our truck here. Grab these off real quick. Back to our other parcel here, so this one is weight is approved, but now we got to check cargo type and country. That is Implin's flag, and it is a valid truck method, so we can unlock this tablet here. Refresh your memory with the countries, but here's our countries. Implant is the correct thing, so we'll print the approval sticker on that and send it on its way. We're going to grab our truck delivery here. And we'll grab this one and send it down the chute. Can also submit this one that was laying here from yesterday. We can work on pre-screening this one while we're going. This is valid delivery method and Congrati. That is Congrati's flag, so all we have to do is weigh this one. Can be up to 30 kilograms because that is an E class. So that one is approved all around. We'll grab that in a second, but let's wait for the next truck, make sure we're right on top of the next truck. There it is now. It's 5 o'clock, that means no more trucks will be coming. This is our package delivery for today. Quite a few to go through. Now we're going to have to weigh each one of them, but my plan to cut that down is to check the flag and the country and the cargo type first. If those are correct, and only if those are correct, will we weigh it. That way I would cut down on how many we have to weigh. These are already denied, so let's just go ahead and stick them over here. Two down, a whole bunch to go. So let's grab this one, let's rotate it. Check the flag, so it's not a valid cargo type. It's got some square up top there. So we can instantly deny this one without weighing it. Next. Valid delivery type, and the flag is correct, so this one needs weighed. It is a Class E, that can be up to 30 kilograms. Get that one weighed. 26, so it is valid, so this is a valid parcel. We just need to approve it. Approved. Now let's just go ahead and throw that one down the chute. That is 4 valid ones. We need 4 more to get a submission. This is Vakua's flag, and it is a valid delivery method, so we just have to weigh it. Again, another E, so up to 30 kilograms. $17, so that one is approved. Three more to go, and we'll get a submission. So delivery method, and I believe that is, oh, this one's pre-approved. Good deal, we can just put that down the chute. That is Congrati's flag, that is a valid delivery method to truck. So this one needs weighed. It is Class A, so that's only up to 5 kilograms. One is 1.2, so that is approved. And down the chute it goes. That is submission number 7. We need one more for a valid submission. That is Implin's flag. That is a valid delivery method, so let's check the weight. E, so up to 30 kilograms. $15, so this one is approved, and this will be enough for our first submission of the day. Hopefully we got them all right. It is again accepting truck and train today, so we don't have to worry about. And submit it. Hope for number 8 at the top here. Correct parcels 8, so we made $344 now. So $339 profit, $1,000 in the bank. We just have to go through the rest of these packages now. Alright, that's all those sorted. We have some 2 piles here, a little approval pile and a big denial pile. But we also have some contracts over here we can look at. We can go in here. This is actually an employee break room. Got a basketball hoop. Nice little cafeteria. We can come over here. This is contracts. We can accept contracts from companies to earn additional income. We can confirm that they are worth some money. So this one must contain 2 parcels. So it doesn't matter. Any 2 parcels are fine. It can go anywhere. They can be denied, approved, incorrect. It doesn't matter. Just any 2 parcels. So we get $250 for that. So that's pretty awesome. Let's definitely accept that contract. Let's grab 2 of these since they are the closest. We can request a van. Open up the van here. Throw our 2 packages in there. And send the contract on its way. And that should get us $250. Nice, $250. Check the tablet. Now we have additional contracts we can work on. This one, these are a little bit more specific. This one needs 3 parcels, and the destination has to be Pruania. This one has to be just 1 parcel. All parcels must be valid with approval stickers applied. But we only get $25 for that one, so that's not really worth it. We get more money if we just put them down the chute. So we're just going to skip that one. This one expires in 2 days. This one we could probably keep an eye out for. We get over $100 a package for this one. But we'll see if we have 3 parcels that are going to Pruania. I'm not too worried about the contracts. The contracts are very beneficial money-wise, but meh. That is 6. And they have to be valid parcels anyway. These are all invalid parcels, so it wouldn't matter on these anyway. That is 8. Let's see if we got 8 correct. Nice, 8 correct. Send these on their way. Let's submit these. Nice, 8 correct. Let's see if we should have enough to submit some over here. We already have 6 in the chute, so let's just grab 2 more. These we could look for the Perennia flag, but I'm not seeing the Perennia flag. That is 8 valid submissions. That's nice, 8 correct. We can probably go ahead and throw these down. I don't think we'll have enough to do it, but we just have to be careful. Like if the next day is not accepting train parcels, we have to make sure not to throw a train one down here. Truck is accepted every day. I don't see any Perennia flags, so we're just going to skip that contract for today. Next up, we can go check out the for sale sign over here. We can actually start automating stuff pretty quickly here. This requires $700. We have $2,271, so let's go ahead and buy that. Nice, that gives us a new cargo type display. This one is now, we can now ship by plane, but we can only ship by plane on Wednesday and Friday. So if it's not Wednesday or Friday, we can't ship by plane. First thing we're going to shoot for is this weight scanner, so we don't have to weigh them on the scale. We can just put them through the scanning machine and it'll scan the weight for us. That'll save us a whole bunch of time because weighing each package is time consuming. A serial number keypad, that is going to be required to check serial numbers on packages now. So now we're going to have to check the weight, the country, the parcel type, and the serial number. Yikes. My job was simple before. It was just country and flag and cargo type. Put this down. Let's open this up. Put that over there. Now I can type in serial numbers on that, and that'll tell us that it's a valid serial number on the package. We actually have a first bill. We got to pay our bill. If we don't pay our bill, it is a 15% per charge day. It automatically gets collected after 5 days. So the first 3 days there's no charge on it, but let's go ahead and pay that bill. Just so we have it done. Licenses cost $300. Let's go ahead and buy this. This gives us $15 per parcel extra. Let's call it a day and start the next day. Looks like we can also buy a pallet from the shop that allows us to carry 6 parcels at once. Let's go ahead and add that to the cart. Check out. And let's go pick that up real quick. That'll allow us to pick up multiple parcels at once, which should allow us to unload the truck a little faster. Now we can just come in here, grab all 3 and back off, and that way it'll send off the truck faster, and we can just unload the pallet over here for now. And we can kind of start pre-screening these a little bit. This is Vokua, and the train, I believe that is Vokua's flag. Yes, it is. So this is a valid one. It just needs weighed. Grab this. Let's grab our next truckload. We can unload the truck much faster now. This is an automatic denial. You can see it right there. And it has an airplane logo on it, so it is our first airplane package. That's Giananthia. That is a valid one, so this one's going to have to be sorted. And this one is Mullen's flag, and it is valid, so it's going to have to be sorted as well. That is Kristen's flag, so that is valid. So these are all going to have to be sorted. One is pre-approved for an airplane. Just throw this over here for now. That is Kristen's flag and a truck, so that is approved. We just have to check the weight and the serial number. I only got 2 of them pre-screened out. That means the flag didn't match or the transport type did not match the cargo type. So the rest of these, the cargo type and the flag has matched. So we have to sort all these for weight and serial number. So let's grab the first one here. This is an E, so up to 30 kilograms. 26, so that is good. So now we have to find the serial number on here, which is right here. We can slap it on the table, and we can use our numpad 962-718-912. It flashes green, so that means it's valid. So we can slap a approval sticker on this package to sew port. Get down the chute. We need a couple more, and as soon as we get $1,500, we will buy the weight checker so that we don't have to do this. This is level E again, so this is 30 kilograms, 17.8, so that's good. Let's find the serial number. It has to be 9 numbers. Some of them will have a letter in it. That automatically means it's not valid. Or if it doesn't have 9 numbers, if it only has 8 numbers, that one is valid. So we can send this off to Impland by truck. That is 7. We actually have an approval one right here. So that will be 8. That'll get us, I don't think that's going to get us up to $1,500 though. Submit that one. Nice 8 correct packages. We got $1,000 now. So let's just keep working our way through it. These two are probably pre-screened out, like it has a rocket ship, so that is denied. It's going to be a long night. We got lots of packages to scan serial numbers and weight on. 518-250-464. It is approved. This last denial out, this is level number 8. This should give us enough money to buy the weight scanner. Nice 8 correct. So let's go buy the weight scanner. That is in the shop here. Automation. Weight scanner. This requires level 2. That's unfortunate. We're going to need another $1,000. So let's go ahead and at least buy this. Warehouse Tier 2 costs $1,000. Now we have a second truck delivery port here. So we have 2 trucks being delivered at once. That's pretty awesome. Doubles our packages. But now we need $1,500. We only have $1,000. So back to the daily grind and process some packages. So let's check this serial number, 858-593-267. That is actually invalid. It is 9 numbers, but it is invalid, so denied. Alright, we're day 4 here. We are a little short of the $1,500 required to get the automatic weight checker, so we're just going to operate the day, and as soon as we get the $1,500, we will buy it. But we're just going to unload the trucks for now. We now have 2 truck bays to unload, so we should get double the amount of packages today. Of course, that's going to take me a little bit of time to run back and forth. And we'll just drop them off here. We'll unload the pallet. Alright, here's today's haul. We got quite a few boxes, a lot more than usual, with the 2 bays, and now we can just start processing these. As soon as we process one batch, we should have enough to buy the automatic weight checker, so let's get going. Alright, we got 8 in there. Let's go ahead and send it off. Get some cash. Nice 8 of them, so that gives us $1,800. We can now go to the shop and buy the automation. I'm going to go down to the scanner conveyor weight checker right here. Add to basket, $1,500. And we're going to grab a couple conveyor belts too. $17.25. We'll check out. And let's just move this out of the way for now. Hopefully we never need it again. We'll pack it up in a minute if we don't need it. We need this guy right here. Open him up. Now he basically takes a package in and sends out a valid or denial. So we will rotate him around. We want the approvals to come out this side. So how do we flip it? We gotta hit X to flip it. So the denials will come out to the right, the approvals will come out to the left. Stick that down there. Grab a conveyor belt. Let's grab a package and see if we can get one that's valid here. This is airplane, congrati, that is all good. So now we can just put it on here. And it'll go through, and it's going to take a while to check it until we upgrade it. You see this little progress bar right here. But if it's approved weight, it'll come out the left side. If it's denied weight, it'll come out the right side. So now all I have to do is check the serial number. So it's approved, so we just gotta check the serial number on it. 389-821-600. It is a valid serial number, so we can just approve it. And it is by airplane, so let's remember to put it over here. So that's nice. Now we don't have to check the weight on them. Well, I think we can get the conveyor serial number checker right here, but we need tier 3. So tier 3 is over here. Tier 3 is just $1,300. So we'll get his Libigal. That is Libigal's flag and the train. So we're good there. Let's get that one getting checked. While that one's being checked, we can grab another one and kind of speed it up. This is already approved for airplane. So we can send this over here. Grab another one. This is Holland, or Molland or Holland, I can't tell. Is that an M or that's an M? So Molland by train. So it is valid. So let's go ahead and drop this over here. And this one has been approved, so we can grab this one and check the serial number on it. 912-359-552. That is approved, so let's print an approval for it. Stick it on there, and this is by truck or by train. Yeah, by train, so that's approved. Let's get it in here. And we'll get another one checking before we process that one. So this is not Johnny Thien's flag, so we gotta deny this one. Denied. Grab another one. This one's pre-approved for truck. This one is pre-approved. Let's just throw it down the chute here. That gives us enough for another submission. Nice, 8 corrects. That's good. We're going to need an extra $1,300 plus another $1,500 to get the serial number checker done. And that way we'll have all we'll have to do is check the flag and the transport method again. So that'll be probably next episode, because that's going to do it for this episode. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.